Okay, this is a weird thing that hit me the other day. A weird memory. Okay. You got skipped on rotation, so we're gonna get back to you. My son the other day, I don't know if I told you this actually. I was over there, but my son the other day came up to me, and I was standing outside on the porch, and this motherfucker put his hand on the porch and on the glass wall, and you know. Okay. Before I finish that, do you be walking around, and does anybody else be walking around with like a certain smell or a certain like temperature or like scenery or something will like throw you back into a memory?
Triggers some type of
totally
memory.
Triggers it and like punches you into that motherfucking memory.
Totally,
bro. So I'm sitting there on the front porch, and my son comes up and he puts his hands on the glass. And I know this is gonna sound like pity me, but he put his hands on the glass, and all I could think about was being a little kid and visiting my mom in jail and touching her motherfucking hand on the glass.
Yeah. And
that shit was weird, like trying to think of like what that does to an ape. You know what I mean? A little ape. To like, I was like, I think my mom was always in and out of jail. Whenever I moved to Detroit and shit, because she was in jail in California. So I was born in Long Beach, and I went to Detroit because she was locked up for a stint. And while I'm chilling, we go on this journey to Florida and back to Detroit and whatever. I'm in Tennessee, and she gets locked up in a place called Crossville. And I will walk down on Saturday to visit her in the jail. You know what I mean? Like, I would walk down there myself and check myself in and shit. It was just weird, just getting, like, kicked back into that memory. You know what I mean? And just thinking, like, how fucking bizarre it is. Like, that we, like, just the whole thing. I could go, like, literally on and on all day about, like, the justice system, incarceration. It's such a tragedy. It's such a tragedy. If you're a loved one that's going through that kind of shit, if they're locked up and going through this shit, like, I am super sorry, and we are sending our love and hopes to you. I've had a lot of friends and family do time. Fucking Lord willing, hope to God I never do some goddamn time. Man, I meant to do this earlier. Will you hand me some green tape, Blake? This is gonna be fun. It's on that shelf behind the blue chair. Yeah, both. I've had a sister do some hard time. Like, seriously, and it's fucking crazy, man. The whole way that it works, bro. Like, it's a money laundering thing. I mean, not a money laundering thing. If you start looking at the prison force, okay, the prison force has literally like 2 million people on it, something between 1 and 2 million at any given time. And this labor unit is incredible. So let's just take 1 million. Okay, that's the low end of where we're at any time, and people participating in the labor force. Now, any job at any given hour, take minimum wage, what are you getting paid? $7.25, right? So you think there's a labor force out there at any given time during the day, let's just say banker hours, 9 to 5, from 9 to 10 o'clock, even at minimum wage, that wage force is making $7.25 million for who? Not for us. I hope I don't get killed over this shit. That's my biggest fear. Talking too much about the goddamn prison system. Gonna get me killed. That would be a bitch. But man, they pissed me off. They fucking us all up. I was really hoping when this BLM and all this shit came together, I was really hoping that both sides would come together. My tape disappeared. I was really hoping that they would come together through motherfucking the cause of incarceration in general, period. Like, it's an absolute crime. It's one of the biggest subjective things that we're like the big bad guys in and can't justify. All my life, I grew up hearing China's so bad and they got work camps and all that shit. And everybody's so bad. But overwhelmingly, even our own people, there's no firewall that can save it. Fucking whatever. Overwhelmingly, we are the motherfucking leaders in this shit. Locking bitches up is just what we do. And do your motherfucking research. This shit came straight from slavery. Straight from that shit. Plantations were literally turned into motherfucking into prisons, like, directly.